At this very moment, as you find yourself in front of this screen, something beyond mere coincidence is occurring. You may not have realized it yet, but there is an inexplicable connection that has drawn your attention to these words. What you're about to hear is not just a message, it is an invitation to explore the depths of your existence, to confront the questions that have surfaced in the darkest corners of your mind, and to acknowledge the emotions you have often avoided. This is not a random encounter. It has arrived at the precise moment you needed it most. Something within you is seeking answers, guidance, or simply a reflection of your own uncertainties. In this moment of stillness, allow yourself to pause and listen to the whispers of your heart. Each word you read is a gentle nudge, urging you to delve deeper into your thoughts and feelings. It beckons you to embrace the complexity of your journey, to recognize that the doubts and fears you carry are threads woven into the fabric of your being. This exploration is not merely an intellectual exercise. It is a profound act of self-discovery, a chance to peel back the layers that have concealed your true self for far too long. As you navigate this inner landscape, you may encounter moments of discomfort, but remember that these feelings are gateways to transformation. They hold the potential to illuminate the path forward, guiding you toward clarity and understanding. Embrace the vulnerability that comes with introspection, for it is in these moments of honesty that you will find the strength to confront your past, reshape your present, and envision the future you desire. Consider this a call to action, an opportunity to rise above the noise of everyday life and tune into the symphony of your own existence. Each thought, each emotion, is a note that contributes to the melody of who you are. By taking the time to reflect, you allow yourself to orchestrate a life that is authentic and fulfilling, one that resonates with your deepest values and aspirations. So as you continue to read, let these words wash over you, inviting you to step into the fullness of your experience. Know that you are not alone in this quest. Countless others are grappling with similar questions, seeking the same light in the shadows. Together we can forge a path toward understanding, healing, and ultimately, self-acceptance. This is your moment. Seize it and let the journey unfold. Carl Jung once stated that nothing in the universe happens by accident. You now have the opportunity to delve deeper into this idea. The anxiety that consumes you, the sadness that sometimes shadows your days, they are not your enemies, even if they feel intrusive. They are parts of you, striving to communicate something essential, crying out to be heard. However, our society has conditioned us to escape from these emotions, to view them as burdens rather than invitations to self-discovery. We have learned to drown them out with noise, with work, with entertainment, and in extreme cases, with medication. While medication has its place, it is crucial to remember that Jung warned against reducing the complexities of the soul to mere chemical imbalances. To him, anxiety and depression were encrypted messages, signs that something in our lives is out of harmony, that we have lost touch with our true selves. These feelings, while uncomfortable, can serve as catalysts for profound transformation. They beckon us to pause, to reflect, and to explore the depths of our inner worlds. Instead of viewing them as adversaries, we might consider embracing them as allies on our journey toward wholeness. Each wave of anxiety or shadow of sadness can be seen as an opportunity for growth, urging us to investigate the underlying thoughts and beliefs that shape our experiences. By listening to these emotions, we may uncover hidden truths about our desires, fears, and unmet needs. Truths that, once acknowledged, can guide us back to a more authentic existence. In this light, the process of engaging with our emotions becomes a sacred act of self-care. It invites us to cultivate compassion for ourselves, fostering a deeper understanding of our multifaceted nature. As we learn to navigate our emotional landscapes, we can begin to dismantle the barriers that have kept us from connecting with our inner selves. This journey is not without its challenges, but it is one that ultimately leads to greater clarity and fulfillment. Ultimately, Jung's insight encourages us to reframe our relationship with our emotional experiences. Rather than seeking to escape or suppress them, we can choose to embrace them as integral parts of our human experience. In doing so, we honor the complexity of our existence and open ourselves to the possibility of healing and renewal. By engaging with our emotions, we embark on a path towards self-discovery and transformation, reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that society often urges us to overlook. In this way, we can learn to dance with our shadows, finding light in the very places we once feared to tread. Jung profoundly believed in humanity's ability to find meaning, even in the darkest moments. He argued that what hurts us, what we avoid, is precisely what demands our attention the most. Why? Because within these uncomfortable emotions lie the keys to our transformation. Anxiety, for instance, might be the cry of a part of you longing to come to light, to express itself after being repressed for too long. It serves as a reminder that there are aspects of our inner selves that yearn for recognition and validation, urging us to confront our fears and desires rather than retreating into the shadows. Depression, on the other hand, could be a call to slow down, to look inward, and to reevaluate what truly matters. It often nudges us to pause our hectic lives, inviting us to reflect on our values and priorities. In this stillness, we may uncover buried truths and desires that have been overshadowed by the relentless pace of everyday existence. Both anxiety and depression, while often perceived as burdens, can be reframed as invitations to embark on a journey of self-discovery. This journey is not merely about alleviating pain, it is about embracing the entirety of our emotional landscape. In facing our shadows, we cultivate resilience and wisdom. We learn that our struggles can lead us to deeper insights about ourselves and our place in the world. Ultimately, Jung's perspective encourages us to view our suffering not as an enemy, but as a teacher, guiding us toward a richer, more authentic existence. By engaging with our discomfort, we unlock the potential for profound personal growth, revealing the beauty that often lies hidden beneath the surface of our pain. In his psychiatric practice, Jung observed that many psychological struggles were not illnesses in the traditional sense, but rather spiritual crises of meaning. He famously said, "Man cannot stand a meaningless life." This profound insight prompts us to reflect on the essence of our existence. But how do we find meaning in a world obsessed with the superficial, where distractions abound and authentic connections often feel elusive? This is the challenge that many face today, but it is also the opportunity for profound transformation and growth. If you are willing to confront your shadows, to question the beliefs you have always taken for granted, you embark on a journey of self-discovery that can lead to a deeper understanding of your true self. This process often involves grappling with uncomfortable truths and embracing the complexities of your inner world. It requires courage to peel back the layers of societal expectations and personal fears, allowing you to confront the core of your being. As you navigate this path, you may find that the search for meaning is not a solitary endeavor. It is enriched by the connections you forge with others who are also seeking purpose in their lives. Through shared experiences, dialogues, and even conflicts, you can glean insights that illuminate your own struggles, revealing the common threads that bind us all in our quest for significance. Ultimately, the journey towards meaning is a lifelong pursuit, a dynamic interplay between introspection and engagement with the world. It invites you to embrace the richness of life, to savor the moments of joy and sorrow alike, and to recognize that within each experience lies the potential for growth and understanding. By daring to explore the depths of your psyche and the vastness of your spirit, you may uncover not only who you are, but also how you can contribute to the tapestry of human experience, weaving your own unique thread into the larger narrative of existence. The path of self-discovery is not an easy one. Jung never claimed it would be. On the contrary, he stated that facing oneself is one of the greatest challenges a human being can undertake. It requires courage, honesty, and above all, patience. Yet, within this arduous journey lies the profound potential for transformation. Each step taken toward understanding our true selves is a step toward liberation. When we acknowledge our shadows, those parts of ourselves we often seek to hide or ignore, we embark on a journey of acceptance that is both humbling and empowering. As we confront our weaknesses and fears, we begin to unearth the layers of our identity, revealing the complexities that make us uniquely human. This process is not merely about recognizing our flaws, it is about embracing them as integral components of our being. In doing so, we regain control over our lives, reclaiming the narrative that has often been dictated by external circumstances. We cease to be victims of fate and instead become active participants in the ongoing creation of our destiny. In this dance of introspection and growth, we discover resilience and strength we never knew we possessed. Each revelation becomes a building block in the edifice of our character, allowing us to navigate the world with greater authenticity and purpose. We learn that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous act of self-acceptance. It is in these moments of raw honesty that we forge deeper connections with ourselves and, consequently, with others. Thus, the journey of self-discovery, while fraught with challenges, ultimately leads us to a place of empowerment and clarity. We come to understand that the path may be winding, filled with unexpected turns and obstacles, but it is also rich with opportunities for growth and understanding. As we continue to explore the depths of our psyche, we cultivate a profound sense of compassion, first for ourselves and then for those around us. This newfound awareness not only enriches our own lives, but also allows us to contribute positively to the lives of others, fostering a sense of interconnectedness that transcends individual struggles. In the end, the journey of self-discovery is not just about finding ourselves. It is about transforming ourselves into the individuals we are meant to be. It is a lifelong adventure that invites us to embrace our full humanity, to celebrate our imperfections, and to recognize that within each of us lies the power to shape our own narrative. Jung shared a fascinating story from his encounter with the Pueblo tribe in New Mexico. During his stay, he spoke with the tribe's chief, who said something that deeply impacted him. Westerners are always restless, always searching for something, but they never know what. We, on the other hand, know that we are part of the universe, that everything has its place, and therefore, we are in no hurry. This simple observation summarized much of the problem with modern society. We have lost our connection with our essence, with nature, with the mystery of life. In our constant pursuit of more, we have forgotten how to simply be. This profound insight echoes through the ages, revealing a chasm between the hurried lives we lead and the tranquil existence embraced by the Pueblo people. The chief's words serve as a mirror reflecting our internal chaos, highlighting how our relentless quest for success and accumulation often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. In a world dominated by technology and constant connectivity, we find ourselves ensnared in a cycle of anxiety, perpetually chasing after the next achievement, the next material possession, or the next fleeting moment of happiness. In stark contrast, the Pueblo tribe embodies a wisdom that is both ancient and timeless. They live in harmony with the rhythms of nature, understanding that every season, every life, and every star has its rightful place in the grand tapestry of existence. Their connection to the land is not merely physical, it is spiritual, rooted in a deep respect for the forces that govern life. This grounded perspective allows them to appreciate the beauty of the present moment, to find joy in simplicity, and to cultivate a sense of belonging that many in the modern world yearn for but struggle to attain. As we navigate our busy lives, it becomes increasingly important to pause and reflect on what truly matters. Are we merely existing, or are we truly living? The wisdom of the Pueblo tribe invites us to reconnect with our inner selves, to embrace the stillness amidst the chaos, and to recognize that fulfillment does not come from external pursuits but from within. By learning to slow down, to appreciate the world around us, and to cultivate a sense of gratitude, we can begin to bridge the gap between our restless search and the profound peace that lies in simply being. In doing so, we may rediscover the lost art of living in harmony with ourselves and the universe, reclaiming the essence of what it means to be human. What does it mean to simply be? It means stopping the battleground of internal conflict, ceasing the relentless struggle against the emotions that surge within you and the essence of who you truly are. In this very moment, it encompasses the profound acceptance that life is not perfect, that you yourself are not perfect, and that this imperfection is not only acceptable, but also a vital part of the human experience. Carl Jung believed that acceptance is the crucial first step toward healing. For when we cease our resistance, we create space to listen to the whispers of our hearts and the deeper truths of our souls. In that sacred act of listening, we begin to uncover what our soul genuinely requires for growth and fulfillment. So, take a moment to pause and reflect. What is your anxiety or sadness truly trying to convey? What aspect of yourself have you been neglecting? Perhaps out of fear or the desire for conformity. It could be a suppressed yearning to express thoughts and feelings that you have long kept silent, a desire that has been waiting patiently for your acknowledgement. Or maybe it is a deep-seated need for change, a longing for a break from the routines that no longer feed your spirit or inspire your creativity. Perhaps it is an urgent call for connection, a quest for love, or an unquenchable thirst for purpose that resonates within you. Whatever it is, do not turn away from it. Embrace it. For the more you push it aside, the louder it will become, like an unrelenting echo in the vastness of your being. This is the moment to lean into those feelings, to explore them with curiosity instead of judgment. Allow yourself the grace to feel, to explore, and to understand. In doing so, you will not only honor your truth, but also pave the way toward deeper healing and authentic self-discovery. Remember, the journey of simply being is not about perfection. It is about presence, acceptance, and the courage to face whatever comes your way. Jung taught that each of us has a shadow, those aspects of our personality that we have repressed because we believe they are unacceptable. This shadow encompasses our fears, insecurities, and desires that we consider unworthy or shameful. Yet, the more we try to deny our shadow, the more power we inadvertently give it. It lurks in the corners of our psyche, influencing our thoughts and actions, often manifesting in ways that surprise or unsettle us. The key, then, is not to eliminate it, but to integrate it into our conscious self. By embracing and accepting our shadows, we not only diminish their hold over us, but also unlock a deeper understanding of who we truly are. In this acceptance, we can begin to see our shadow not as a foe, but as a valuable part of our whole being. This journey toward integration allows us to stop being slaves to our repressed emotions, and instead cultivate a life marked by greater authenticity and wholeness. By acknowledging both our light and our dark, we find the courage to express ourselves more fully, fostering deeper connections with others, and nurturing a more compassionate relationship with ourselves. Living authentically means being true to yourself, even when the world tells you otherwise. It requires letting go of the masks we wear, the false identities we construct to please others or meet external expectations. How many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? How many times have you suppressed a dream or desire out of fear of judgment? These small compromises accumulate over time, creating an emptiness within us. That emptiness is nothing more than the disconnection from our true self. What Jung called the self, the deepest and most authentic core of our existence. In a world where conformity often feels like the path of least resistance, embracing our individuality can be a radical act. It invites us to question the norms that govern our lives and to challenge the expectations that weigh us down. Each moment spent living inauthentically is a moment we deny our essence, and this denial fosters a deep sense of dissatisfaction. Modern society constantly pushes us towards superficiality. It tells us that we must be productive, successful, attractive, always happy. But this obsession with perfection is an illusion. In our race to meet impossible standards, we sacrifice what is most valuable: our connection with the present, our emotions, and what truly gives us meaning. We become mere actors in a play, rehearsing lines that do not resonate with our true feelings, creating a facade that ultimately feels hollow. To live authentically, We must cultivate self-awareness. This involves tuning into our inner voice, recognizing our feelings, and honoring our desires. It requires courage. The courage to face the discomfort of vulnerability and the strength to stand firm in our convictions, even when they contradict societal norms. When we embrace our true selves, we not only liberate ourselves but also inspire those around us to do the same. Ultimately, authenticity is a journey, not a destination. It is about making choices that align with our values, being present in our experiences, and allowing ourselves to evolve. Each step taken toward our authentic selves enriches our lives with depth and fulfillment, transforming our existence from a series of obligations into a vibrant tapestry of genuine experiences. By reclaiming our authenticity, we not only connect with who we truly are, but also contribute to a world that celebrates individuality, diversity, and the beauty of being unapologetically ourselves. Jung warned that this imbalance is the root of many psychological disorders. It is not the external world that breaks us, but our internal disconnection. So, pause and observe your life. What are you sacrificing in the name of what you think you should be? Perhaps you are stuck in a job you do not love, a relationship that no longer fulfills you, or a routine that has lost its meaning. Jung invites us to question these choices, not with judgment or guilt, but with compassionate curiosity. In this gentle exploration, we are encouraged to delve deeper into our motivations and desires, to peel back the layers of societal expectations that often cloud our true selves. What dreams have you set aside in pursuit of approval or security? What passions have you muted to fit into predefined roles? As we reflect on these questions, we may uncover a wealth of untapped potential and unacknowledged feelings. This journey of self-discovery requires us to embrace discomfort, as it often stirs up feelings of fear or uncertainty. Yet, in facing these shadows, we can begin to illuminate the path toward authenticity. Jung believed that by recognizing and integrating these fragmented parts of ourselves, we can achieve a more harmonious existence. Imagine the liberation that comes from aligning your choices with your true values. Picture a life where your work resonates with your passions, where your relationships are nurturing and reciprocal, and where each day feels purposeful. As we cultivate this inner awareness, we can take steps toward transformation, whether that means seeking new opportunities, fostering healthier connections, or simply allowing ourselves the grace to evolve. In this way, we honor our psychological well-being and reclaim the narrative of our lives. By prioritizing our inner alignment, we not only foster our own growth, but also contribute to a more compassionate world, where authenticity is celebrated and encouraged. So, let us embark on this quest with open hearts and minds, ready to embrace the beautiful complexities of being human. This journey of self-inquiry is not simple. Often, when we look within, we find things we would rather not see, resentments, fears, or desires that seem unacceptable. Yet, as Jung profoundly articulated, these hidden aspects, what he termed the shadow, are not our enemies. On the contrary, they are essential parts of our psyche that need to be recognized and integrated. Only by embracing these elements can we embark on the path to healing and ultimately become whole human beings. The process of transformation is not immediate. It unfolds gradually, requiring both patience and perseverance. Jung spoke of the dark night of the soul, a profound period of deep introspection during which we confront our shadows and wounds. This phase can be undeniably painful, filled with moments of doubt and despair. However, it is also a time rich with the potential for rebirth and renewal. For it is in the depths of darkness that we begin to uncover our own light, to discover the reservoir of inner strength that lies dormant within us, and to unearth the purpose that propels us forward on our journey. As we navigate this intricate landscape of our inner world, we may find ourselves wrestling with uncomfortable truths, yet it is through this struggle that we cultivate resilience. Each encounter with our shadow not only illuminates the hidden facets of our being, but also offers us the chance to transform those very aspects into sources of empowerment. The journey may demand that we strip away the masks we wear and confront the vulnerabilities we often seek to hide, but in doing so, we forge a deeper connection with our authentic selves. This process, though fraught with challenges, is also a sacred pilgrimage towards self-acceptance and love. In learning to embrace every part of ourselves, including those we deem unworthy, we create space for compassion, both for ourselves and for others. We begin to realize that our struggles are shared, that the human experience is inherently intertwined with pain and joy. This realization fosters a profound sense of empathy and understanding, transforming our isolation into a collective journey toward wholeness. In time, as we emerge from the shadows, we are met with clarity. We gain insight into our motivations and desires, allowing us to align our actions with our true values. This newfound awareness not only enriches our lives, but also enhances our relationships as we become more attuned to the complexities of others. Ultimately, this journey of self-inquiry is not merely a solitary endeavor. It is an invitation to participate in the grand tapestry of life, where each thread, each experience, contributes to the beautiful mosaic of our existence. And so, we continue to move forward, integrating what we have learned, celebrating our growth, and stepping boldly into the light of our own becoming. If you are here, if these words resonate with you, it is because something within you is ready to change. This is not a coincidence. Jung believed in synchronicity, those meaningful connections that seem to appear precisely when we need them. It's as if the universe, in its infinite wisdom, has conspired to guide you to this very moment. This message is not a magical solution or a shortcut. Instead, it can serve as the starting point of a profound journey, a journey toward yourself, toward a more authentic and meaningful life. You do not need to have all the answers today. In fact, it is perfectly okay to embrace uncertainty. What truly matters is that you take the first step, however small it may be. That step begins with the decision to listen, to stop ignoring the signs your soul is sending you, those gentle nudges that urge you to explore the depths of your being. It's time to turn inward, to acknowledge the whispers of your heart that have perhaps been drowned out by the noise of daily life. No matter how dark the path may seem, remember that there is always light at the end. This light is not a distant dream, nor does it come from external validation. It emanates from within you. It is the flicker of hope, the spark of creativity, and the warmth of self-acceptance waiting to be ignited. Embrace the journey ahead with an open heart and a curious spirit. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to explore the unknown, and to discover the beauty that lies in your own authenticity. As you embark on this path, know that every step you take is an act of courage. It is an affirmation that you are worthy of a life that resonates with your true self. Trust the process, for every experience, whether joyous or challenging, will guide you closer to the essence of who you are meant to be. So, take that first step and let the journey unfold. You are not alone. You are part of a larger tapestry of humanity, all seeking connection, purpose, and the light that resides within.